Back again for another review. I've got a quick review of the double feature from Shout Scream Factory, Dunwich Horror and Murders in the Rue Morgue. This is a really good Blu-ray double feature. It's got two audio commentaries by Steve Haberman. The first film, Murders in the Rue Morgue, is an Edgar Allan Poe adaptation. It's been made numerous times. The first time, of course, was Bela Lugosi back in the 30s. The Murders in the Rue Morgue has got Herbert Lom and Jason Robards as the two protagonists, and it's essentially a whodunit murder mystery, and it honestly it overstays its welcome. It's about 100 minutes long, and there's just not a whole lot of tension in the film to justify running it out that long. In fact, the ending murder scene or death scene of the killer just seems to go on forever. So I didn't buy this for that. I bought it for the Dunwich Horror, which is a Sam Arkoff AIP adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft's short story, The Dunwich Horror. And it's got Dean Stockwell playing a very creepy Wilbur Whatley, who is the son of a mother that's part of for lack of a better term, a cult that worships another alien force that lives in a different time zone, a different portal, and Wilbur's trying to use the Necronomicon book to bring this alien force that's going to dominate the world and eliminate mankind through the portal. And it's kind of a 60s, it's got a very 60s psychedelic feel to it. Certainly it was influenced by the period in which it was filmed. It bears not too well. I mean, it has elements of the actual story from Edgar Allan, H.P. Lovecraft, right? It has the elements of that story, but it really bears no real semblance to the story, which is typical, right, of movies that are from novel adaptations. They rarely follow the story, and this is the case here. Although I like the movie a lot, and the commentary is great, so I recommend buying this. But if you want to understand the Dunwich Horror story, I would go out and pick up something like this, which is the complete fiction works of H.P. Lovecraft. And I picked this up. I think I picked this up for $10, like at Barnes and Noble in the bargain bin. But the story, it's got all his complete works in here, including Dunwich Horror. And I read the Dunwich Horror this morning, and that story is really, really creepy. Much more interesting in a lot of ways than the film. The film has been tamed down from the original story significantly, and it doesn't bear a whole lot of resemblance, other than it's taken certain characters, like Wilbur Whatley obviously is taken from that story, and the mother in the book is an albino, and the whole story centers around Dunwich, which is a fictional town, probably based on the real town of Dunwich in England. But this is set in Massachusetts, and it's a group of people that worship another being, another entity, if you will, and they're trying to bring that entity through a portal using the Necronomicon. It's a good story, and the movie's really, in its own way, it's very, very good and entertaining. So I recommend both. Thank you.